This right back, Charlie, definitely.
Smash that live button, man.
I think it's like.
And we're live, people. We are 8 minutes away from seeing Manchester City against Real Madrid. You know, it's a two-legged tie. One of these boys got to go out and exit the Champions League. It's fair to say for both teams who have won it recently prematurely. Feels like every season we watch Manchester City against Real Madrid. Nonetheless, you can bet your bottom dollar it's going to be a great game. Chouameni is probably going to play centre-half. There's a couple of injuries where Madrid are concerned, where Manchester City are concerned on the form front. We've all seen for the best part of years an exaggeration, but since August, they've been horrible. As a neutral, as an Arsenal fan who we've handled business, we're through to the next round. These lot got to play qualifiers and that. Great. Now, I'd rather Real Madrid win because I don't want City to win. And just, I don't know what it is with Real Madrid and the Champions League, but we all know what happens, people. I'm going to, you know what, yeah? I think Real Madrid defeat them on two legs. I'm going 2-1 City. Just Real Madrid, we've seen the script. They lose the first tie. They're 5-0 down with 2 minutes to go. Somehow they've scored 6 goals. We've seen this Real Madrid script so many times, man. Slap the likes. Oh, American Gunner Unks. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you for what you do on the channel, man. Kai is injured. Can it get any worse? You know what? I saw that. I'm going to bring a video out after this. I'll get one recorded. But at this point, I've checked out so much that we all know what last month was. If you don't, it's February right now. Do the maths. We all know what we should have done in the summer. We all know what we could have done and somewhat repented for our sins. You know, on top of Gabriel Jesus and Saka getting injured, which you needed to buy attackers anyways. You know, we've seen Martinelli out for the best part of anything from 3 to 6 weeks. And now you've got Kai Havertz injured in Dubai. What are they doing in Dubai? No. Should get your backside that yard. Boy, so who the hell is Arsenal's front three? I hope the Kai Havertz thing there's not too much to read in it. Obviously, we got Leicester on the weekend, but slightly should have kept Eddie and Nketiah if we was going to get to this. Who the hell is Arsenal's front three? Ethan on the right. Ethan on the right, Trossard through the middle, Sterling on the left. Boy, just show Kieran Tierney, Gareth Bale videos, man. You're leaving anyways. You're going Celtic. We might as well try and get a tune out of you in a different role, man. For the Bants, can't be any worse than what we've got. At this point, play one of the Haalanders, man. The other Haalanders away from Lewis and Eve. Oh, my days. Peak Arsenal. I'm checking out emotionally, man. Havertz injured. He would have thought that. Good job we brought an attacker in Jan. Market opportunity. Now, again, that's why we have great depth, because market opportunity, maximizing the market. You know, no players on the market. They can all get first team football now, can't they? Mikel Arteta can do that against Leicester if it goes south. So Bayo starting. And that's another thing, man. Let's look at the lineups, people. We've got 5 minutes until kickoff. Where Real Madrid are concerned, Courtois, Valverde, Asensio, Chouameni, Mendy. So it's a makeshift back five. Camavinga, Ceballos, Bellingham, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Kylian Mbappe. What an attack that is, people. For City, you've got Edison, Akanji, Diaz, Ake, Guardiola, Stones, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Silvinho, Grealish, and Haaland. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, Martinelli's injured, but it's peak. It's so peak. It's peak for Arsenal now. It's what can I say? Like, it is peak. We're in serious trouble. Like, we're actually in serious, and it's self-inflicted trouble more than anything. Yeah, obviously, we didn't bet on the injuries. Injuries can happen, yada, all of that jazz. But we didn't put our best foot forward in either of the last two markets. It's boring now, man. Let me take off my hoodie as well. It's absolutely, it's boring. Honestly, it was boring. What can we say that we didn't say in January? That we didn't say when Saka was injured? That we didn't say when Martinelli was injured? It's peak for us. And even that, like, oh my days, man. Yeah, people are gonna do the whole. We've got a better fixture calendar as well. We've got Leicester who are fighting for their lives in this division with Jamie Vardy on the weekend. Bearing in mind goals win games, and Mikel Arteta is gonna have to adapt now because you can't just lump it long from David Raya all the way to Kai Havertz as consistently. Midweek, I'm sure either next week or the week after, you've got Forest. You know what? He said Ethan can be a striker. Dash him up front, man. Kyle Edwards, Nathan Butler, Deji Seiko Jr. Just you see what these guys. Give all of them a chance and see who wants to make it. Because this is dead. And people want to talk to me about winning Champions Leagues and all of these crazy things. For the hey, Gooner, it is going to be a Sterling thing. You got to accept it now, man. Raheem Sterling, Trossard, and Ethan's 17, and we got the most faith in him, and he's going to need rest. Like, he's still getting to things physically. Big Gabby is going to have to go number 9. That's a shout. I can't lie. That's not the worst of shouts. It's definitely not the worst of shouts. Flipping hell, mate. I'm so sure Sam Allardyce played Christopher Samba he was a centre half, if you didn't know, as a striker. We're in trouble, man. We're in trouble, man. Video will come out after this, man. When this stream's done, I'll get a video out for you lot, man. But yeah, man. Keep the Arsenal talk coming if you want, but I'd prefer if we could someone just change the mood, man. City don't score. They're going to have to score across these 2 legs. If they aren't breaking in training, it stands to reason they won't break in a match unless training's light. Brother, at this moment, man are getting injured on holiday. Dons are getting injured. Gabriel Magalhaes is falling on people. People getting injured on the pitch. Like, there's people are breaking toes. We got to remember there was illness that kind of harmed Odegaard and Havertz. Like, bro, who has not been injured? The club have ran these players into the ground. Like, the more durable players in our team, whatever you have to say, the Benjamin Whites of this world, the Saka, the Havertz, the Rices, they've all had knocks off their own ilk. Where's the game? What's going on here? Okay, Amazon Prime. Watch City Madrid. Make sure that is muted. Okay. We're in the big leagues now. Kickoff is imminent, folks. That's why I had to remove that. Let me make sure OBS is open so we can do both of these things. What a shame, man. Are we surprised? Should I even still be disappointed? Make sure you're showing love to the community, like and sub. Tell them again. Advanced congratulations to Max Dolman for making his Premier debut as the youngest player. Kid breaking Ethan's record. At this point, you got nothing to lose, man. Play the kids. Like, it's. Could you imagine? And I'm not saying I want to be out of these things, yeah, definitely not. But could you imagine Arsenal were either Liverpool or Newcastle, and we had a final coming up in a few weeks, or like last weekend, and like you're going to see in another weekend, we could have been playing in the FA Cup. And I'd rather be sat here speaking about the injuries and being in these competitions. My point being, when the manager said at 3 occasions in the last 18 months, we've got one of the smallest squads, what's being done about it? And what is being done with it? What is going on with my time? Okay, that was weird, but okay, we're off, people. We're off. Unless there's some crazy free agent out there, it is what it is, man. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired now, folks. It is what it is. Like you lot see it, I see it. It's negligence, incompetence, naivety, or everything, man. Let's put this on a good old full screen. So yes, Real Madrid against City. Camavinga misses out there. Can't lie, the game, you can't get too excited of the first 30 odd seconds, but it started well. Vinicius could be in here. His international teammate Edison's on the scene. Why did it not work for Sabasa Arsenal? I wish I knew, Max. He did win the FA Cup. I don't know. In hindsight, it must have just been a body, but everything happens for a reason, isn't it? Because playing for Real Madrid in the champs. And that means Arsenal will beat City at the Etihad based on that, based on these old links. As you'd imagine with Carlo Ancelotti, man, it's 2 banks of 4-4-4-2 out of possession. It is what it is. You can see Jude Bellingham tucking in. Jack Grealish, speaking of British players, galloping forward. No foul, ref. He's looking for that. Trossard, the referee today, is giving a free kick. Big up yourself, John. Kai is injured. This manager forced our forwards to make wing-back shifts, all hamstring injuries. What does it say about the manager's defensively minded tactics? It just says you need a bigger squad. You just need a bigger squad. I don't even think there's anything to do with that. You need a bigger squad. Some of these players have been running to ground for years as well. They're playing whole heap of games for club and country. You've got a small squad, so you're going to have to use these players more. It's over, man. I hope it's some crazy, crazy mind games from Mikel Arteta, because we all know he doesn't always tell the truth of injuries, but I don't know. It's peak. And somehow some football fans will put a positive spin on this. I don't even know, man. I haven't even read the article. I saw it just before I came live. I'm going to do a video later. I don't even know, man. Kevin De Bruyne takes the free kick. Is that a corner kick for City? It is. I haven't even looked into any of it. Like, we'll deal with that tomorrow, man. Because even though you expect it, yeah, and you're disappointed, you find yourself more disappointed almost. Corner kick to City. It should be 1-0. It's headed out almost by Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham looks to get into possession. Skips past Kevin De Bruyne. Jude Bellingham carrying it forward. Does well to switch play, to be fair, to Kylian Mbappe. To Vinicius. I mean, speaking of front threes, you know, Real Madrid's one's all right, isn't it? Vinicius Jr. gives it away very cheaply. Very cheaply. And Manchester City's John Stones has time. Is Moreno going to play as a striker now? Might as well do the false nine thing. But the proper false nine. Like, there's no point. Nobody might as well stand up front. We've got no... like what Spain did when they won a couple of international tournaments. Everyone in midfield, whoever scores. That there's no point. Because anyone who tries to play through the middle is going to be a feeble attempt anyways at being a striker. Absolute shenanigans, mate. It's what Kai Havertz is a hamstring injury. Safe. It's done. Hope we see you before the international period. And even that confirms it. The whole first choice front three's gone. Anyways, John Stones attempts to find Kevin De Bruyne. Mendy's made a mess of that. City have a corner. Ridiculous. Mendy of Real Madrid's on the ball here. Finds Vinicius Jr. Vinicius looking for a foul there, I feel. I think the ref's forced his hand. The ref's hand's been forced and he's had to give the free kick there. See? I don't want to know, man. I don't want to know about this injury. Anyways, Courtois. Familiar ground for Courtois, obviously, going back to his days at Chelsea. Keep Ethan out wide, run Sterling or Trossard in the false nine. I'd rather Sterling, you know, because you'd probably be on the ball less. I don't have to see Kai play. Nah, we need Kai. We need Kai. Because how many weeks is he out for? Hamstring, let's assume that's anything from 3 to 6 weeks. But so if we say best case scenario and it is only 3 weeks, Leicester away, West Ham at home, Nottingham Forest away. If it's anything more than 3 weeks and we assume it's 6, that means Leicester, West Ham, Nottingham Forest away, Manchester United away, Chelsea at home, and Fulham at home, which takes us into April, the Fulham game. Amazing stuff, man. John Stones. We thought it'd be a bit of a chess battle today, people. Carlo up against Pep. Two contrasting managers based on public perception. Like, they try and move like Ancelotti's not a tactician. Salvio's giving the ball away. Jude Bellingham. Dani Ceballos. Oh, Dani Ceballos. Asensio. Tchouameni, who's on a couple of occasions for Real Madrid fielding at centre half. We've also seen Camavinga play left back. He's in midfield today. Valverde, who's doing up right back. Hey, I wonder if Saliba's watching this. He must reckon, well, their depth's kind of weak, you know. Trent, there's game time here, people. Real Madrid enjoying a little stage of possession here in this opening 6 minutes. City showing no willingness to press their back four in when they have the ball. when it comes into the midfield zones, that's when there's a completely different story. No, I thought the game started quite quickly. It seems to have slowed down at this moment. Vinicius Jr., does he keep that in touch? Jude Bellingham. I mean, how he's found Mbappe, I don't know. That's a good tackle from Diaz. No nonsense. Dani Ceballos. Jude Bellingham on this left-hand side. Vinicius Jr., Dani Ceballos. Camavinga, man on. Finds his fellow French colleague and teammate, Tchouaméni. Can't lie, Real Madrid got too many stars, you know. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Mbappe, Vinicius, Valverde, the list goes on. It must be nice. Dani Ceballos. Tchouaméni. If they make Tchouaméni available, we need to get involved, man. Camavinga, you should. It's a crime that you'll never play for Arsenal. Although 100% Mikel Arteta will make you invert from left back. The pockets that Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe are picking up are very interesting. And there you can see it again. The pace from Mbappe. On this occasion, City have dealt with it. But there you saw the give and go, the little spin around the back and gone. You see the commentary. It might not be the most viewed on YouTube, but you see the commentary. Just saw it as I was talking about. You see, we're seeing football at a different wavelength here. Some academy players are going to get minutes. They have no choice now. Obi Martin would have already played if he stayed here. Dumb kids need to stop listening to agents. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, though, man. But you'd reckon he would. Seems like someone has trod apologies on Kylian Mbappe's boot and ripped his laces. Slyly ripped the boot as well. We might have to change them. Mbappe's going to change his boots. I knew you weren't a street baller. A street baller could still play in them boots. I knew you wasn't a street baller. It's a little rip. Big Real Madrid going down to 10 men temporarily for that. That's crazy. I love killing Mbappe, but you're not a street baller. Look, changing boots. Oh, look at me. I play for Real Madrid. Won the World Cup. Boy. Well, Real Madrid are down to 10 men temporarily. Haaland versus Kylian Mbappe. Remember them gold Ballon d'Or shots? That'd be the most horriblest one. Well, to be fair, you got 3 potential Ballon d'Or candidates on the pitch, in it. And Kylian Vinicius is offside, surely there. The flag has stayed down. Surely he's offside. Vinicius Jr.'s touch is horrible. Edison brings him down. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was offside. It would have been a penalty had it not been offside. I'm not sure why the flag didn't go up a lot sooner than that. Smash the like button if you haven't, folks. But yeah, Vinicius, Mbappe, Haaland, future Ballon d'Or shots. To be fair, you can't rule Rodrigo out of that. Vinicius Jr. made a mare of that. His international colleague Edison would have bailed him out because it would have been a penny. He did take his man out. Of course, it's hard to stop yourself once you're going at that speed, but if he stays onside, it's a different question. He's offside anyways. Mikel Moreno has been identified as an auxiliary striker in case of his peak. Bellingham could absolutely win a Ballon d'Or. Be lovely to see that. Just throw him into it, then, isn't it? Manchester City on the ball here, people. Edison. John Stones. Looks like he's doing up midfield. Ake's gone long. Surely that's Real Madrid's. There you have it. Tchouaméni wins it. It's still here with City. Not quite sure what Guardiola was doing. Haaland helped it on this way. Too much on it. It's gone out. Club spent entirety of the transfer window monitoring and admiring transfer targets. People, there's nothing I can say that hasn't been said that you lot don't feel. I don't know what we say, where we go from here, beyond the obvious. What I can say is every step Jude Bellingham's done. Aye! Vinicius is rude, and he's found Mbappe. Mbappe, you got to score. Save. Who did Vinicius rip there? There's no shame in that, but completely skinned, and City look rattled. They've given it away. Vinicius, I'm not going to get over that. 2026 Brazil, we're winning the World Cup. Rodrigo, don't get inspired. You're not on what Vinicius is on. Camavinga, Kylian Mbappe. Rodrigo, Mbappe, Rodrigo. Real Madrid look like they're waking up here. Rodrigo, that's a good ball into Mendy. Mendy to Rodrigo, to Vinicius. This is Bandulu. It's a great defensive bit of play from Ake. Real Madrid should have taken the lead. I'm pretty sure City fans probably thought they conceded there. Very neat play from Real Madrid. As I tell you, the commentary on this platform, big up yourselves because you love the high level stuff. Just as I said, Real Madrid are starting to feel it. Probably the one man you don't want it. You know what? It's funny. You got all these great Madrid attackers on, and the best chance of the game falls to the left back, in it. Corner kick for Real Madrid. It's delivered. That's a decent knock. Haaland with a defensive shift. Ceballos completely miskicks it. Boy. Vinicius. It was good play from Bellingham, but Diaz and with the outside the some footballers are just so good to watch, man. Vinicius, you come a long way. Not even Benzema believed in you. That was disgusting. Tchouaméni is the perfect to replace Partey athletic controller. Gonna cost top whack though. City are looking to hit back here. Grealish, aka Victoria Beckham. Valverde, Mbappe. See, this is the thing. I can't lie. City, you lot could get smoked on the counter-attack. Rodrigo's done very well. Should have played it to Kylian Mbappe 20 years ago. Slowed down the whole move. Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius forgets the ball. Bernardo Silva. Grealish. City taking a lot of licks. Need to start giving them back. Kevin De Bruyne loses it. Let me talk. Jude Bellingham gets a knock in it. Vinicius Jr. Sorry, Mbappe doesn't get the ball he needs from Vinicius Jr. I can't believe Vinicius Jr. didn't square that. You know, he's greedy. Watch your friends. That's greedy. Resist the temptation to get selfish, as that TikTok says. Madrid is showboating a bit. Big up yourself, Gavs, man. Shout out the reaction duns. Make sure you're following them. City are getting sliced and diced. It's true, but it's still 0-0. What I would say with City, hey, got to try and give yourself a fighting chance going to the Bernabeu because you're playing the Bernabeu crowd, so 12 players, including the players obviously out there, and the magic of Real Madrid in the Champions League. I think Madrid have been the better team so far, but at the end of the day, it's 0-0. I do think, how can I make it make sense? Well, would it be fair to say the front four, Bellingham, Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, whenever they're getting the ball, they're trying, like someone said, showboat, and I wouldn't go as that far, but cute little nicks and knocks and flicks. And to be honest with you, they've had Real Madrid have had 2 good chances. It should at least at the very minimum be 1-0, and I'm sure Carlo will remind them of it if it stays this way. Jack Grealish up against Valverde. Does he skip past him? Idiot thing. Earns a corner though. Club had to make that 30 million poor profit. Didn't even recall Fabio Vieira. Arsenal are doing me dirty. I miss Eddie Nketiah. Do you know how mad that is? It's peak. Make sure you're following on TikTok as well, people. Deluded Gooner, because I'm going to make a TikTok about that as well. We sold Smith Rowe and still in play Fabio Vieira and Marquinhos. From Marquinhos went straight on loan. Vieira didn't play. Would be, you can tell he's not rated. And you have to thank the Lord that Ethan's got a chance in taking it, because if Ethan was still kind of where he was at the start of the season, how do we look at that? Silvinho's completely miskicked the ball. It's peak for Arsenal, man. It's peak. I ain't gonna let it upset me today. It is peak though. There's no positive spin on this. Is that a corner kick? Goal kick to Real Madrid. Thought it came off a Madridista, whatever they call it. Ceballos has had an interesting career, winning everything as a squad player at Real Madrid. Is it true Havertz is injured? Sammy Maltbell said it. Grealish is horrendous. I'm sorry, this man is not 100 million. If they bought him for goals, there'd be an issue. I like Grealish. I'm having Grealish at Arsenal, man. But I do think Grealish has got away with murder. For a player that costs 100 million, Grealish gets away with murder. I see players judged for way, way less than that. He just needs to go back to Villa, man. You've completed football. You might as well just go back to Villa. Real Madrid have some defending to do. City, Salvio, dead. You got to give Haaland something to work with, man. Grealish is not a system player, not very adaptable. On the contrary, I think Pepper's coached a lot out of him, yeah. But I think based on what, and I don't agree with it, because I think Grealish is a baller. You want it, them guys there, like, are why we like to watch football. But you could argue he is a system player, because he's probably he's on what you normally see these wingers do. Go forward, huff and puff, backwards, keep the ball. He probably is. I think Pep's been demanding more of him. Like Pep kind of draws him out in the press conferences. He's like, Salvio and them man are playing ahead of you because they've been better and whatnot. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but if Obi Martin was here, well, you'd be in Dubai with Max Dolman taking them pictures with Ethan and Miles and that. Could have got an opportunity. But in the next 12 months, if he busts through at Man United, you never know. Obviously, you could look at it in that they've bought Højlund for big money. They bought Zertsky. You know, they've got issues with them anyways up front, and they're probably going to buy another one. But you don't know if they're going to have futures at Man United in those roles, much less at the club. Pardon me. So the opportunity might come, but who knows, man. Getting paid a lot, though, which young G's get your money, man. He can be adaptive, but then I mean, Grealish ain't going to get goals and assists, and that's the issue in the modern day, isn't it? And that's the thing. Grealish can do the difficult things, but he will do the easy things. He'll give it back. He won't. He's not like, well, Martinelli's not really fair on him because he's got his own problems, but Martinelli's more likely to take someone on, lose the ball. Grealish is more, okay, it's not 100% sure I can get away with it. I'll just pass it back because we recycle possession, we keep it moving. Edison's on the ball here. Does well, to be fair, to find Diaz to Salvio. I can't lie. Every time I've watched City, it's like their main problems come from playing out from the back. I don't know how teams have clocked it. I think Arsenal did that as well. They can't get out. And when they do, there's no quality. Guardiola's done very well for his team there. And he's tried to find Haaland. He has. Haaland gets the first time to extend his legs and stretch the Real Madrid defense. Elects to find Grealish. Grealish tries to clip over the top. Haaland! That's a very good goal. You know, the flag stays down. Manchester City have taken the lead. They finally fed Haaland and he got something to work with. I rate you, Haaland, but your dad's a pussy. I'll tell him stop chatting on socials. City have taken the lead. Can't get excited. If this was Arsenal, I would be shouting 0-0. First, a real bit of anything Haaland's been given is fantastic from City. Was it Grealish who clipped the ball over the top? Look at Real Madrid fans. They're smiling. These men are scary. And to be fair, Vinicius, you need to pattern it because you should have scored for Madrid. I'm sure the whole of Barcelona are supporting City. Guardiola did very well there, you know. Found Haaland initially. It's good hold-up play from Haaland. They talk about his work rate outside of the area. That's all you want from a striker. Give the ball to the more techie man. Make a run. Mendy's playing everyone on side. Touch of fortune with Guardiola. Haaland doing Haaland things. Manchester City have drawn first blood. Must be nice having a clinical striker, yeah, no. If it falls apart, it's falling apart. It's not hindsight of Obi Martin and other young players at our academy. I was desperate to keep any one of them. We kept none, even got called names. You still complain and let it go. We ride out the rest of the season. If it falls apart, then the club would suffer financially. Then we'll fix up, just wait it out. At this point, it is where it is, man. Like, I am getting to that stage of, I must admit, Arsenal fans. And it shouldn't feel like this because we're second and yeah, we're not, there's a VAR look. And yeah, we're not going to overcome Liverpool, but there's still a chance. But just put the season in the bag now, man. Just give me my Champions League place. Keep it moving. Make sure you do what you need to do in the summer, innit? I don't know if this City goal is going to stand, you know. It seems like there's a check. Don't know why Haaland and Vinicius are beefing. I can't lie. I didn't think it was offside initially. All depends who's paid the money. Still waiting for the ref to make a decision. Stay humble, huh? To be fair, Haaland's been humble. And do you know what I find mad about the whole Arsenal thing, yeah? The whole world of football's made a scene apart from Haaland. Even his dad, like, your dad's a pussy, don't get it twisted. The check is still going on. I can't lie, if I was a City fan, boy, it's looking like you might get hanged. Carlo Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola, football royalty, in discussions as well. The more they show the angles, the more I think Haaland might just be offside, like his T-shirt. Boy. I guess it would suck if you're a City fan because first real bit of anything from City. This football game is a cold game, man. It's a cold game. Goal check. I can't lie. Why is it still going on? all sat back there. I can't lie, people. I don't know what's going on. Vinicius is doing that. They're still checking. Big up the ref, Trossard. I don't mind it, Trossard. I don't mind it. Yeah, I did see Havertz's injury, man. I thought Trossard was in the bye. Valverde is arguably the most important player in that Madrid squad. He's a madman, and it always break my heart because if only for a work permit, he actually. I know Arsenal get bantered about we tried, but he would have been an Arsenal player if it wasn't for a work permit. Everything works. I think the goal eventually has stood. Can't blame Haaland and City. It don't even feel like you scored anymore, innit? After all that anxiety. Again, I just want to make sure, but it looks like the goal stood. Yeah, Haaland's onside. To be fair, you know what? The right call is the right call. As much as I'm anti-authority and anti-refs, and I'm the first to draw them out and get at them, and I'm the first to criticize the delays, yeah, I do have to be fair and say, do you want delays or do you want the correct decision? And obviously, the wait was worth it. If you're a City fan, they're drawn first blood. But I'm sure regardless, unless City do a madness and win like 5-6-0, obviously Real Madrid can only deal with what's in front of them at the moment, but you can't help but I guess, and I'm sure, would it be fair to say, as much as we're watching this, obviously the first leg's in Manchester, we're all kind of thinking about the Bernabeu tie, and to be fair, I'd imagine when the tie was made or the draw was made for these teams, that was said, and City could be in here again. Kevin De Bruyne has beat the offside flag. Great tackle by the Real Madrid defender. I can't believe they're appealing for a pen. Do you know what? Kevin De Bruyne of a few years ago, he probably scores there. He ain't got the legs for them thing there no more. In fact, it's Dani Ceballos. Oh, Dani Ceballos. No, I trust myself. It's Asensio. Can't let the camera mind games me. Who is the striker you can get in the Prem that can do something for you at Arsenal? Well, we can't get no one at the moment, but there's a couple of Prem strikers I'd like at Arsenal. Like I'm having him Bruyne. Obviously, Isaac would be the dream. I more want the versatile wide men in the Prem, man. Like the Cunhas, mainly Cunhas, Vinicius Jr. skips forward. Speaking of wide men, his fellow Brazilian Salvio, some good defending. If you haven't subscribed or smashed the like button, then what are you doing? It must be nice having a clinical forward, man. The only natural defender is Mendy. I don't know for the CB. To be fair, this guy's taking his chance. At this point, take Nketiah back. 99 people live right now. We need 99 likes. Valverde is too cold. Unless some idiot manager drops in, nobody's getting him off Madrid. You have to activate his release clause, and the guy can do everything. And he doesn't score any. I haven't seen him score a tap in. He only scores bangers. He's a good player, man. Future Real Madrid captain if he's not their captain already. Vinicius Jr. tries to find Mbappe. Mbappe makes a mess of it. Camavinga tripping over his own foot. Can't believe I'm saying that about him. Still somehow got it. Jude Bellingham, who could have very well been a City player. Maybe one day could. Vinicius Jr. hits the step overs. Vinicius Jr. cracks the upside of the crossbar. Or did Edison get a touch and put that onto the crossbar? We are watching the future best player in the world if he isn't that already. Did it take a slight deflection off a City player? I don't know, but he hit the upside of the crossbar. But that's what Vinicius can do. Oh, it's a corner, so it's taking a slight deflection. Rodrigo takes the corner from Madrid. It's not the best. It's headed out by Akanji. Rodrigo brings it down. I have manners. Look what he did to Kevin De Bruyne. I absolutely skinned him. These Real Madrid players are disrespectful, you know. Tchouaméni makes it overlapping runs. Guardiola not here for that. You can see Kroos' influence in Valverde's game. Bro, literally almost every striker in the Prem right now would do a job. Bro, Chris Wood would be, work miracles for our football club. It's peak. There's nothing more to say. Is that going to stay on? No. Is that a Real Madrid or City throw-in? Linesman says it's City. Why didn't we hit up a player at Barca? They are strapped at the moment. Keith, you know they cook their books though, and who is there to buy, man? I wouldn't mind Rafinha, but they're not the good players. They're not letting them go. Jebson, you're moving mad. Dominic Calvert-Lewin looks good in an Arsenal shirt. Goal drop 20 on Mateta. Yalman Rafinha been better than Vinny this season easily. Yalman's a player, man. That Unez, you now, guy. I swear he's got a long-term injury at Bournemouth of his own accord. Hope he gets better as well. His peak grass is so big. Bro. The injuries are mad. Actually, I'm taking it in. We have not got our front three. That needed to be upgraded on apart from Saka anyways. Man, we'll save that for another vid, man. Manchester City are on the ball here, folks. Diaz goes home to Ake. What can Ake do here? Finds Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish, any chance of you taking someone on? Find Stones. Stones is more adventurous than him. Well, best strikers start for us. Wood, Delap, Ferguson, Mateta. Obviously, Haaland. Nicholas Jackson. Boy, Højlund and Zertsky don't look too bad. Boy, and Ketia. Which one? Cliver. Sterling down the middle. It's all we got left. Might even force a little surprise. Sterling as a false 9. Trossard as a false 9. Could even put Ethan there. Might as well just do some crazy rotating front three, man. Like, none of you can play with your back to goal like that, so you might as well be a rotating front three. Camavinga looking to show us his passing range. Is that going to get there to Vinicius? Was Vinicius onside? Has a Kanji to get past. Vinicius Jr. tries to deliver it first time. Mendy goes back to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius has been good today, man. Danny Ceballos, is he going to go for shots? He tried to live a movie. It's not the worst of efforts, but he hasn't gone in. Tierney left wing, I'm on that. Just showing Bell videos. Ryan Kent is a free agent. Time to bring him in. It's looking like that. As a club, we're cooked. Next year, the league will be more difficult. It's looking rough. Might have to stop dreaming. It's a free agent thing right now. Diego Costa and Moreno Diaz are both available. We have to bring one in. This Madrid lineup is a madness. No respect for City. I hope Grealish is all right. I'm not sure what's happened to him, but play has stopped specifically for Grealish. Not holding a muscle. Is he holding his stomach? Is he ill? I don't know what's going on with Mr. Jack Grealish. And that's going to be the end of Grealish's night, as Phil Foden looks like he'll be coming on. He was holding his stomach. I can't believe it. Hamstring related, you know. That's what scares me about the Havertz thing. Grealish is coming off. It's hamstring related. Once you hear hamstring, once you hear hamstring, oh, mate. And then people want to tell me in my comment section, oh, have hope. Have hope for what? See the danger with blind optimism. You see the problem? Because some people still going to have hope, which they should. Big them up for the hope thing. I can't see a logical reason to have hope. You know what? That's what we need to do. Free agents, Grealish straight down the tunnel. Free agents, football, right now. Where's Falcao? Who's actually a free agent at the moment? Are these guys are not free. Like Jason Denae is without a club. Oh crap, you ain't. You know what I mean? Where's strikers? Maxi Gomez, anyone? Brandon Williams ain't got a club. Diaz is a shout. Delafeo ain't got a club, but he's injured. Knowing us, if we did act in the free agent market currently, we'll somehow still sign a left back. We're crazy, man. Akanji, City looking to come forward. City, courtesy of Haaland, have the lead here. Phil Foden, who's come on for the injured Jack Grealish. Just under 15 minutes left of this first half. They won't bring no one in. Well, it's too late. There's no one they can bring in. It's too late. Like, it's too late. He had one chance, you know, in January. I won't say all could be forgiven for the summer, but to salvage something. I've seen Hosselu join Real Madrid on a short-term deal. Like, I've seen things. Hendrik Larsson went United a few years ago. We've dipped into the market. Ceballos, when they... There's actually no excuse. And the saddest thing is, I know you lot are being silly with the Gabriel Magalhaes shouts up front, and we know we're joking. But it's not the worst of suggestions. Haaland with some very good hold-up play there, you know. I'll be fair to him. John Stones, good tackle by Tchouaméni. City still have the ball here, however. Savinho, John Stones. I mean, I wonder how Madrid react if City get a second. Kevin De Bruyne. I can't lie. I'm not saying I believe this, but has Kevin De Bruyne fallen off now? Like, is it clear that you're proper not that guy you once was? You're still good in that. I'm asking the question. I'm not saying this is my thoughts. Man City still on the ball here. Diaz galloping forward. See, look, Kevin's not quick enough. Like, physically, he's declining. He's not quick enough for them things there anymore. Rice would do a job. Yeah, it is two legs. Who scored? I'm at the gym. Haaland. Kevin De burnt out. You're horrible. You're a horrible man for that. Kevin De Bruyne fell off visibly. He's finished, in it? From his own standards, he's finished. He's not where he once was. It's evidently clear. Kevin's still a quality player, but Broski, Saudi team, man. Do you have nothing else to prove? Saudi. Can't believe there's been injuries. Just gonna have to get on with it, mate. Do MLS transfer rules apply to Europe? I don't know, to be fair. Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, Calafiori, Skelly, Rice, Partey, Trossard, Odegaard, Ethan. There we have it, man. No, we can't sign Ben yet. I swear he did the mad thing. We can't have the man in our team, man. He did the Mazzolini that we don't condone. Guardiola galloping forward. Kevin De Bruyne. Again, it's Kevin De Bruyne's pass who's let everyone down. Courtois lumps it. Gives it straight back to City. Kevin De Bruyne, first time into Stones. De Bruyne leaves it this time and it finds its way to Phil Foden. Phil Foden has De Bruyne on the overlap. Finds him. Good passage of play. Cleared by Real Madrid. But, brother, don't stress. It's only Havertz. Oh, I have to. Who else is there? Ramos has gone Mexico. There's a bunch of factors for Kevin De Bruyne. Not fit, stamina, or physically. And there's too much data on how teams play. There's like 10 years data on this guy. Teams can set up for him from now. Mainly, do you know what it is? I think he ain't really had a run of games, has he, to be fair to him? Which sounds mad to say about someone like him. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Back to Ake. Ake switches it. Finds Phil Foden. What can Phil Foden do? Phil Foden puts onto his favourite left. He goes for the shot. Draws a great save by Courtois. It's fallen to Salvio. Boy. You're going to have to get one of them academy youths to step up. You got no one else now. And there's still, at minimum, 16 games for Arsenal to play for what's left of the season. Because obviously, we're out the domestic cups. At this moment in time, you've got 14 games in the Prem and at least 2 when it's our time in the Champions League. You lot can see the squad. So, yeah, 16 games left of our season. Your first choice front three all out, whether you rate Martinelli, Saka, or Havertz. Your backup in Jesus is injured. You know what you should have done in the summer. You didn't do it. You didn't do anything in January. City have got the ball high up the field here. Haaland has to get the shot away. Does. Blocked. Real Madrid are starting to go to sleep. They started really well. Seems like their front four have gone off the boil. And since then, pardon me, it's all been City and Real Madrid have been second best in a lot of areas. Boy. Boy. Haaland has scored his 48th career goal in the Champions League. Only 10 players in Champions League history have now scored more goals in the comps than Haaland. Considering he's a baby in footballing terms, set for a great future, isn't he? And with 48 Champions League goals, he has one more than Sergio Aguero. It took him 378 minutes and 14 shots to finally get his goal against Real Madrid. I didn't watch it, but it looks like PSG beat Brest earlier today. Boy. Over-reliance on overplayed, shoehorned players. Don't know what else we can say. Exactly. We all said, for me, it's a thing of if everybody's fit in the summer, there's not enough bodies. We're broken records, man. We're saying the same things again and again and again. It's dead now. It's redundant. The saddest thing is that if we know it, either the club don't know it, which is very concerning, but I think that's very naive. You don't know it and you chose not to do something. Why didn't you want to do something? And if you did try to do something, why didn't someone get over the line? I.e., Valverde showing us his skill set. Loses it, though. I think we're all big fans of Brest. Let's get Diego Costa. At least we'll have a nasty player on our hands. At this point, fuck it, man. Big up Frimpong. Frimmy's going to get minutes. Surely he's got, you know what? It's a chance for Arteta. He's surely he's in the buy with the team. It's a chance for Arteta to see him up close and personal. Little Akinfenwa thing. Shout out Frimmy, man. What's Akinfenwa doing? What's PK Humble doing? Might have to sign them. Or just sign the best youth in the non-league. Ian Wright, Omri, Burkamp. Any of you lot fancy a kick around from now to the end of the season? Let the manager know, man. Let the manager know. Okay. Well, I've checked out that whatever we do with our attack, even before considering the Havertz thing, all my hopes were with Ethan anyways. And they're still with Ethan. And he's a talented lad, but he's 17. Because there's going to have to be a time like, cool, Ethan is not going to play all those 16 games, 90 minutes. So who's coming off? We've seen when Ethan was getting a chance, like he's still developing physically. It's not making no sense. None of it is making sense. The more I actually think about it, none of this, what we're doing, is making sense. Sometimes our fans think they know better than the club. Remember everyone crying when we sold Balogun, which is true. But I do think the fans are right in all of their claims around depth in it. You can't, in this life, you can't be right all of the time. And obviously there's context around it all, but you have to be that guy. Why did you sell Eddie Nketiah? Why did you sell Smith Rowe? Why didn't you call, being devil's advocate, why didn't you recall Fabio Vieira? Why didn't you put the money down? And I'm not saying, we're not getting into it, but why didn't you get the Watkins deal over the line? Okay, you didn't want to spend 60 million. That 40 million couldn't have done something. Boy. Big up Lee Judges. Check out that stream if you haven't. But fam, we're talking about this. We were just talking about this. And apparently Tomiyasu set for second surgery as well, which has gone over the radar. But I haven't read the articles yet. I'll get the vids out for you lot. Don't you lot worry, man. It's never a dull day, man. And we're not even playing. Diaz. Boy, it's peak. Kevin De Bruyne attempts to switch play. Does it get there? Boy, Zinchenko as a winger. Might have to do some dodgy inverted kind of role thing, really and truly, with Zinny. Arteta's going to have to be creative with the solutions at the end of the day. But you lot all as a club signed up for this. Oh, Ake's had his pocket pinched here. Can Real Madrid make them pay for this? Rodrigo to Vinicius. He's forced Vinicius Junior out far too wide, and City might breathe a sigh of relief when this shot eventually comes in. Vinicius Junior corner kick. Got to do a bit better. Gabriel up front. It's a shout. It's not the worst of shouts, and it's something that's going to have to be deployed. Remember, the internal solutions are good enough. Swear Pep played Zini false down before. Might have to try. Bro, he's got Arteta's gonna have to try all the things he's got. We should have sent that 40 M's to Palace for Mateta. Even that, man, like, I know with Jesus being injured, it shifted the focus, but to not even get a little striker, I mean, a little inside forward. But yeah, Mateta would have been a shout. Isn't his contract running out? I might be making that up. I probably am. Camavinga. Should have asked. Should have been ambitious. I'm dreaming, but should have seen if Ivan Toney wanted a little 6 months loan here. To Jonathan Davis, the Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You can see I'm desperate. Valverde thought he was going to go for the shot. He had me there. He is eventually. Ooh, and it's just over. He's appealing. He thinks Edison got a touch. I don't quite agree with you there. Maybe he's right. Oh, that is a... Who should Arsenal have bought in Jan? At this point, I don't know, but someone. It's looking dark for Tomiyasu, 1,000,000%. Tierney and Zinni could do jobs on the wings. They're going to have to, innit? Tierney's going to have to play the traditional winger. Zinni can do some inverted play, kind of like not to this level, of course, but just the positions being taken up by Bellingham for Madrid. Oh, Edison played a risky pass. Real Madrid have picked their pocket. Ceballos, Jude Bellingham's pass gets cut out. City have this ability to shoot themselves in the foot. Guardiola wanted 1,000,000 years on the ball. City still have the ball here, but again could have lost it cheaply. Bellingham, cheap foul, silly foul to give away. Man said, who's Tobiasi? Dominic Calvert-Lewin would do his thing. Bro, we needed something, man. Like, we're in danger. We're not in danger. We're not in danger, but we're in danger. We're in the danger now. Like, we are in the danger. Like, you know the saying, people, fix the roof while the sun's shining. Well, we can't do that now. It's pissing down. The house is getting flooded, let alone water damaged. At some point, we got to call the repairman, innit? No matter what the cost. Season's a write-off, man. Saka, Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli, Mazzolini. Oh, well. Nothing, man. Let's be honest. We ain't played with a striker since Aubameyang. I hear it, but come on. I'm just going to, after this, I'm just going to watch Lacazette videos. I'm going to watch Eddie and Nketiah videos. I did that the other day. That's a touch from Rodrigo. Mbappe helps it on. Rodrigo. Don't think he gets it enough respect. Vinicius Junior up against Akanji. Hey, where is Real Madrid strikers? That's a decent ball. Where are Madrid strikers? If they had their very own Haaland, this 1-1. Yeah, I did see the Scar Saka goal. I think people are making too much though of it. It's a battle win. DG, I share some optimism as you regard the outlook for the rest of this season. I forgive me. I'm not trying to sound optimistic, you know. I don't think there's any room for optimism. Camavinga sent Haaland for a bagel, sent him shop, and he still got the ball. I don't think there's any hope for optimism now. Where my thing is now, it is what it is, isn't it? The world's going to keep spinning. I'm with you lot. I think it's 100% incompetence. I can talk about that till I'm blue in the face, but we've got what we've got. Sadly, we ain't got what we ain't got. Just play the 16 games and done the season, innit? Which low-level striker? What if they flopped? Sometimes you just need a player to tie you over. Like, which evidently we needed. They might flop, but we know the way we're going about things at this current moment is a sure route to failure. It's not just injuries and that's the reason Arsenal... I don't want people to paint this season as because we got injuries, we didn't win the league. It's much more deeper than that, but injuries have killed our season. And to be fair, a lot of the knock-on effect is self-inflicted. That's a ball from Ceballos. Ceballos to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. looks like the one that will make things happen. Squares it to Camavinga. Kylian Mbappe goes for the shot. It's deflected. Corner kick. Big up yourself, Marcel. I mean, getting rid of Nketiah wasn't horrible business, but I miss him now, innit? No, you're moving mad. It's not about injuries. Our preparations were for failure. There you have it, boys. Exactly. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, innit? And that's where we're at. We thought that last season's luck continues into now that we could get away. You know what? I don't know what the saying is, yeah, but you see when they say sometimes something, Akanji's on the floor. You see when they say taking shortcuts can make things longer. That's what it is. And I feel the only people I feel sorry for connected to Arsenal Football Club are the players, you know. Because it's not you lot's fault. Arteta, Stan Kroenke, I'm not on a fly on the wall. Between the two windows, I'm sure enough of everybody here hasn't done enough in it. And respectfully to Kai, bro, I'm saying I miss Kai Havertz. His peak. And even that. That's why I give Kai Havertz the flowers I think he deserves, because you stood up to be counted. Oh, Mbappe. How have you missed that? You stood up to be counted in the second half of last season. Yeah, Eddie needed to cut, bro. Like we're not going to spin it that Eddie needed to stay. I'm just saying I miss him because we ain't got no one up front. Hosselu is a prime example. You think that guy would have been doing what he did at any other club? He did it because he was surrounded by quality. Why can't we do the same? But should have brought Bitcoin years ago. Arsenal on the should have. It's exactly. It's all coulda, woulda, shoulda. I can see Mikel running Ethan into the ground. We've got to be so cute and clever. Do you think Arteta's managerial inexperience was exposed during the transfer window? In the summer, yeah. In January, you could say the summer's a knock-on effect, but the club got to act, man. The club don't want to be serious. Lacazette vids. Imagine bringing in some low-level striker and it works. It can happen. Some players can play up their level. This club never takes risks after Pepe. But the thing is, we have taken risks and it ain't worked at times. You're going to have every signing's a risk. So, like, I just want us to care a bit more from a footballing perspective. What's it? Is your side flag gone up? It's the end of the first half. End of the first half, people. Haaland's goal is the difference. Real Madrid started well. They went a bit quiet. City looked vulnerable defensively, but they're holding it. Arsenal tried to buy Sesko and Williams in the summer, but they both wanted to remain at their clubs and no one else could buy them either. That is good. And I hear that. But they're the only two footballers in the world. I hear it. That's the ones you want. But are they the only two guys? Unless it's a prime Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi, there's no excuse. And we keep hearing that same language around. We only wanted these two players. It's said year in, year out, in my humble opinion. And what happens in the summer? Because it's no guarantee. You lot can say until you're blue in the face. We've been talking to Sesko and Zubamendi and Nico Williams and this, that, and the other. And I hope all of them get over the line. And I'm not saying we can't get them, but what if they turn around and say, for whatever reason, whether they want to go to another club or remain at their current employers, pardon me, what's being said? Because if we cast our minds back to even the Rafinha summer, even when we went for Mudryk, this club has known they've needed a winger for the longest moment. At any moment we've made those bids, whether it was for Mudryk or whether it was I forgot his name now, but the other one I said, you know you've needed that months before. Last summer, if we're trying to buy a striker in the summer, the best part of over a year, we've conceded that cool, Havertz's form might have made the difference. Sesko not wanting to leave might have made the difference, but you know you've needed it at some level in terms of taking the squad to the next level or in terms of the squad building. You know you needed a forward. The evidence is there. So you can come out in the Athletic and say Isaac is greatly appreciated. They view Sesko as a great market opportunity. Watkins was offered to Arsenal. None of we tried, or that was the only player for me. None of them can come on in off the bench, you know. How many times are we going to keep saying? Even no player turns down Real Madrid typically, but there's been occasions. One of the very players playing today, Kylian Mbappe. Lenny Yoro done a U-turn and went United. So if Real Madrid get turn for players, they're not sitting there and doing what's going on there. They're adapting. We haven't adapted. The only adapting we've done is because we've had to. We've got no choice now but to utilize what we have in the squad. Ah, mate. It's tired now, man. Like, you're right, bro. You either have results or excuses. This club has many excuses. And unfortunately, Jen, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing. And like I said, I care. I hear all of that. I'm not saying just buy players for the sake of it, but at the end of the day, we're coming up short. We don't seem to be able to pivot enough. Even back to when we wanted Rafinha, we don't seem to be able to pivot when we can't get our targets. We don't be able to have some level of crisis management. Like I'm not saying Koulibaly, but Koulibaly, that could have tied you over. I've seen Man United get Hendrik Larsson. I've seen Arsenal re-sign Thierry Henry just to tie us over. I'm not saying the dynamics are the same, but you're really telling me a club with the resources of Arsenal, all the scouts, all this sort of stuff, it's one thing us being told the targets we're looking for. We don't know what other strikers they've looked at and not necessarily been convinced. Too many chefs in the kitchen spoiling the pot and too much levels of incompetency. If we want to be a team that gets fourth, cool, you've got enough. If you want to be a team that gets over the line, you're not doing enough. Yeah, I'm not going to cry about Balogun, man. He didn't cut the mustard. I'm more vexed about Mika Beref because he's doing his thing at Monaco. But even that, you do wish, though, with Mika Beref, I do wish we got him to sign another deal and then loaned him out and then probably sold him either this summer coming or the next one. Such is the remarkable progress and the way he's taken to life in Monaco, really, or in France. But it is what it is, man. Palace wanted Nketiah for 50 million the season before he sold him. I'd say one of the biggest L's we've made on the transfer market for me, like Maitland-Niles ended up leaving for free. And you see, when we won the FA Cup and it was clear that, this guy's stock is high, we should have sold him then. That's just one off the top of my head. I remember Larsson having a huge impact at Barcelona as a patchwork signing. Our club has to be more adaptable. There's a chance everything will come back to bite us if we end up facing City in the Champions League. Mika Beref could have helped us. He's got Prem profile. Bro, I'd rather City because Real's a problem for the champs. We definitely got more of a chance of beating City, but yeah. Big up Stylish. We haven't got 100 likes, allegedly, man. What's going on? If we could predict the future and Nketiah was fifth choice, Arteta didn't envision losing a whole front line at one time and that Sterling would be so ineffective up to now. That sounds like excuses, though, because Sterling isn't... either way, whether you envisioned that or not, you signed off on it. Regardless, you might have wanted other stuff, but you signed off on it. You agreed to it. Same way he's turned people down in January. That's excuses. Like, I don't really care about Nketiah. The whole point is we actually had more depth last season than we do now, and we had issues there. So we haven't improved in that. Mikel Arteta is a smart man. Like, you're a smart man. You're too smart to know this is an issue. So what's going on? Either way, you have to hold some accountability. You're not getting absolved of everything. When things are going well, it's never your fault. I mean, it's always your fault. When things are going left, it's everyone but you. And as a manager, you're paid to envision. You've been at Manchester City. You know how important depth is. 2 players in the Arsenal team that you bought were bit part players at City. But towards now and the end of the year, this is when you would see Zinchenko and Jesus get a run in. So excuses, man. And it's not going to cut it. And it's an insult on intelligence, man. And if you couldn't learn from hindsight and apply better foresight, what's going on? Not to this degree, but on the term of injuries killed us in the first pursuit of the Premier League in 2022-23 as a club. Forget Arteta now, everybody. As a club, last season, it wasn't injuries that let us down. It was just still probably needing a striker and probably a winger. But we still had Timber, Partey, Tomiyasu, they were all injured. We didn't put our best foot forward. We didn't improve our depth or our quality, and we're paying for all of the sins of the summer and January now. It's excuses. If you can't predict that, then what's going on? And Arteta must know that, because you said on 2 occasions last year, at the beginning of the end, we've got one of the smallest squads. Between you, the Cronkies, and anyone in charge of recruitment, didn't do what needed to be done. Then you came out, ironically, in the build-up to Arsenal versus City and said, we came into the season with a squad of 19 trying to compete for 4 trophies with 3 or 4 long-term injuries. Bearing in mind, if you look at Benjamin White purely just at Arsenal, Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice, they played a lot of football for club and country. Every question we probably had in the summer, we've got an answer to it. If Odegaard's injured, who's creating? Where's your answer? If Odegaard's not at it, who comes in? There's your answer. If something happens to Saka, there's your answer. If Saka's not doing the business, there's your answer. If our defenders are not making the difference in the game, there's your answer. Who is getting the goals? So you can hide behind this 91 goals all you want, because we will score a lot of, like last season, we'll score a lot of goals again. Occasionally throughout the season, we'll pack teams 3, 4, 5-0. But you see when it truly matters, when you just need somebody, they're not even getting at Havertz and he's a facilitator and all that jazz. But you see when you need someone to just put the ball in the back of the net, like Liverpool in the FA Cup, like West Ham at the Emirates, like probably the 2 games on top of needing to manage the game better, the last 2 years against Aston Villa. Definitely Aston at home, definitely Aston Villa away. Until you capitalize on these fine margins, there's no point. Stop telling me what Arsenal are good at. And I'm speaking in general. I don't care what Arsenal are good at. That's not what's going to get you over the line. It's the evident areas that need to be improved that are not being improved. And until we learn this lesson, life is going to keep repeating itself week in, week out here. It's the harsh reality. Even if everybody's fit, we still got a small squad. I don't know nothing though, man. Just a fan like you lot. Thank the Lord. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't, folks. It's peak, man. You know, it's annoying. Arteta has all the missing pieces that Wenger never brought, but Wenger had all the missing attackers Arteta never brought. DG, why do you think we choke in domestic cups? Our record has been awful, being beaten 4-0 on aggregate and 10 Men United. I won't lie. I think, unfortunately, where it comes to my team at this present, when it's time to really and truly get over the line, I don't know what it is, but there's an inability to do it, innit? Whether that's the last... I'm not even going to say 3. I'm going to allow you for 2022-23, but the last 2 title challenges, the Champions League last year, which wasn't terrible, we didn't get over the line. Anytime Mikel Arteta and these boys have played in the Europa League, so on and so forth. Every participation in the FA Cup since we won it, yes, you can apply context, but winners win, losers make excuses. We haven't got over the line. It is what it is, man. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Sorry, people. I'm just getting crap now. I need to stretch. I'm no used to you lot if I need to get some. See, look, even the Arsenal fan creators are getting injured. It's peak, man. I might ask Arsenal for consistency, but you lot are consistent. You're here every day, really. This is my third live bit of content. 4th if you're on Twitch. Big up you lot. That was part of the FM streams. We've got Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz, Sterling, Odegaard. Who would you expect to get goals with Rice chipping in? Say that again. What do you mean by that? Get a trip to Dubai, DG. I don't know why Vig's got hidden. Mod, stop being dumb, man. Because that's something I meant to get onto you about, man. Everyone might have to lose their mod status again, man. Behave, man. Stop deleting people just because you don't agree with their thoughts. Come on, man. I'm going into my permissions. You're messing up with the engagement and whatnot. Well, to be fair, the only person I see blocked is that was spamming. Free him up, man. Marcel, free him up, man. Stop doing that. Marcel, I can't believe this. You know what? I'm gonna make Vigs a mod as well. You lot stop being dumb, man. Marcel, allow him. It's not coming up. We need as many. Our engagements ain't the best. We need as many people that frequently comment as possible, man. He's cool, man. He's cool. Mods, please. I've recruited such a good team, and now you lot are ruining it. So I have to question my own depth. Yeah, I can't see it. His username's not there via YouTube. He disrespected. Everyone, call a truce, man. Be nice. Buying a striker is no guarantee, but not buying a striker, we've seen what it guarantees. There's no way around it. Like, I've been saying this for years. There's no way around it. Arsenal need a striker. I'm sorry. There's no way around it. We can shape it and do all of that stuff. We need a striker. They know it as well. They know it as well. You need a striker. They need a striker. Are we going to keep waiting for the perfect striker? And again, I'm not saying sign anyone for anyone's sake. Maybe in Jan be a bit desperate. But every year we're going to talk about this. Oscar, there's always an excuse. The depth is horrible, man. And it's cool. Did you see Kendrick cook Jake again? I only saw the Super Bowl thing, man. Viggs versus Marcel. All right, talk to me. That, all right, that's getting streamed on my YouTube channel. All right, face off. All of those things soon land. Nah, we're not putting the ball in the back of the net, and we still need a striker who can score goals. Like when it's crunch time, the only ones that put the ball in the back of the net on a consistent basis is Saka. Obviously, young Ethan right now. The other players will go through great patches of form. You know, Havertz is one of our most consistent on the goal front, which tells you the issues through no fault of Kai Havertz's sake. Trossard will go through little patches. Jesus was finding his feet. Sterling is peak. There's nothing about you. Martinelli, you're never going to be the 2022-23 season, unfortunately. But yeah, true DG. Every season we'll be talking about one or two players shorts. And that's the thing. There's no way around it. I don't know who Arsenal should buy, but there's no way around it. You need a striker. Like, I'm not in charge of that. They know they need a striker. Because if they like Isaac, they like Sesko. That's two forwards. Two very different forwards. They know they need a striker. And they're quite lucky that they failed upwards with Kai Havertz. Because he was brought in to be a midfielder. There's no way of shaping it. You need an inside forward and you need a striker. And you need more bodies. Arteta said we got a squad of 19. He's not happy with our depth. You can't go against me. I'm listening to the gaffer. We'll just wait till the summer. Whether the striker will be good enough or not is a complete other thing. But, brother, you need a striker. Just tune in. Shout out DG in the nation. I know City are winning, but Diaz needs to get his chain off Vinny. Big up yourself. Where did Winder Labrador sign from? No minutes, no confidence from the manager, dead signing, all social media posts and no action. Hey, all funny, but there's no way around shaping. I'm not saying you. I'm not getting that. Jay personally, I just feel that rhetoric. Some fans settle for that. Like it's not good enough. It's not. Mate, there's always an excuse for everything. Sometimes it's okay to just say the club effed up. You know, Arteta effed up. The players effed up. This one effed up. There can't always be a reason for our F's up. We've seen the story play out too many times. Like. How much time are you going to watch the same movie and wait for a different ending? And this is why it will, unfortunately, at my football club, will always be like Mighty Ducks or Coach Carter or Cool Runnings. People that will admire what you're doing, but in terms of winning, and the saddest thing is we're right there. Like winning's here. We're right there. Like just a couple things we're there. And don't get twisted, signings are not everything. There's stuff Mikel Arteta needs to do from a coaching perspective. There's certain, I need to see more animals in my team. Yeah, Jeremy Doku saying, well, go on to Camavinga. Probably owing to their days at Rennes. Do you think there was trouble between Edu and Arteta? Slightly. Oh, you lot, chill out, man. There is always next season. But the thing is, we're going to be saying that forever. What happened to Tranquillo? No more Tranquillo. Was desperate in the league and qualified for the champs. And we're still saying the same things despite that. But we have to learn, certain people have to learn the hard way, man. Let's just hope we go as far in the Prem and the champs as possible. Where Manchester City and Real Madrid are concerned, it's kickoff soon. All right, Viggs and Marcel, you lot chill out, man. You lot chill out, man. You'll probably come to realize you two like each other a lot more than you hate each other. But if you lot want to punch up, it needs to get streamed on the channel still. We need a face-off. We need to take bets. So, yeah, man. Rico Lewis is coming on for a Kanji. So, that seems to be another injury for Manchester City. Grealish was forced off in the first half. Clearly, it was a thing with a Kanji. Like, can you just give us until half-time? Ease off. Let's hope for the best. You never want to hear anybody's injured. Manchester City are still a goal to the good. It's a good platform going into the game at the Bernabeu. But again, Real Madrid is just it's something different, isn't it? Bernabeu's a different beast. Real Madrid will be kicking off this second half when the ref's ready. Come on, ref. We're all at your discretion. And there we have it. It's the time of working cool because you like to act up too much in the beginning. Nah, DJ, as soon as I enter the chat every day, these men want to comment. All right, listen, Marcel's a troll, but he's cool here, man. When he does it, it's bants. I know he's a Liverpool chat. Pardon me. Fight the enemy, man. DG Nation, come on, man. I've prided myself on building a community, not like the others. Come on, man. Everyone make peace and love, man. You lot just get a bit of brandy and relax. Haaland could be in here again. Can he buy himself a yard of space? He does. He's hit the crossbar. Haaland's done well. Haaland's general play has been good today. And he's absolutely bulldozed with Danny Ceballos there. The offside flag came up. This is Ramadan. I'm fasting and praying for a Salah and that. Hey. We don't pray for injuries. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a wrap. Rico Lewis getting cooked. CDG is talking my talk. We need to take bets. You lot are silly, man. You lot, on the end of the day, yeah, you lot be cool, man. Be cool, man. Let's put some. You know me from FM days. I'm trying to gamble at any opportunity. Where you been? We played FM today. DG, do you still think Havertz is a striker to win you the? DG, you still think Havertz is the striker to win you the Champions League? That's crazy. Who said it? Where did the way you put that sentence? Is that it was me that said that? You can't be Arsenal fan. That's crazy. I never said that. He can contribute. In an ideal world for me, Trossard, Havertz, Martinelli, you man are on the bench. You man are rotation options. If your form's out of this world, I'm not saying you don't start, but these, like, I could be wrong, but I genuinely feel the day I'll believe Arsenal can genuinely win a Premier League or do something serious. Haaland's been found by Phil Foden. Can he bully Tchouaméni? He's done well, Tchouaméni there. To be fair, Ceballos has done his defensive due diligence. But yeah, if I see a striker, if I see a left winger, if I see another centre mid, and then beyond that, if you just get a couple more bodies in, I will sit here and say, yeah, I think we can do something. But I still see, unfortunately, the same things I saw from last year. I know we can score a bunch of goals, but when it's really on in those 3, 4, 5 games over a 38-game season, where we need to score and it's not happening, we're gonna keep seeing this. Because for the vast majority of the season, Arsenal have been good for the last 3 years. We're second. But getting over the line, there's 3 or 4 games that could keep costing us. Aston Villa. And it's not just a striker. Game management, everything. We'll be here all day speaking at lengths about that anyways. But a striker, there's no way around it. You need a striker, bro. Like, can shape it as much as you lot can shape it to me. If you don't believe we need a striker, fair enough. I always say I don't tell you what to think, just think. There's no way. For me, I think you're crazy if you look at Arsenal and say that don't need a striker. You can't win nothing serious. You're not serious. It's not serious. And disclaimer, you get Sesko, it doesn't work. Buy a next one. You get Isaac, it doesn't work. Find a solution. / a bit different because it costs a lot of money. Buy a next one. See, when you lot are here at the start of the season saying, oh my God, Timber's not going to play, White's not going to play. It's all fun and games when you got 1 game a week, you know. But you see when you have 3 games in 10 days and you see the January period and you see the injuries, boy. The injury treatment room is probably more of a vibe than the actual training right now at Arsenal, essentially. All right, man. You lot chill, man. Yeah, man. Marcel's cool, man. Nah, man. Don't pray for no hammies, man. We don't pray for injuries, man. That's bad, man. And I personally think when people do things like that in life, that's when shit starts happening, man. We don't pray for people's downfall, man. But Edison's got the ball here. Big up you lot, people. The board needs to sign an attacking scout that gives the final okay on players before we pull the trigger. That's the solution. Arteta doesn't know what a good attacker looks like. Bit harsh. We're not getting Lautaro Martinez, man. You know we're not getting no Lautaro Martinez. It's easy to link Arsenal with strikers, man. And at least the media's linking us with new names. At least I can put different names in the titles of videos. Like, we all know we're not getting no Moise Keane, these kind of ones. I'm not saying there's not an interest, but yeah. We just got to pray we're better. Bad karma going to get us if we pray on injuries. There you have it. Hey, you lot chill out, man. Hey, mods, man. What's going on? What's all this about? You lot spoiling the vibe, man. You two are the sort of brothers. If we had the vibes, big up the galley out there. But you see, if we were all here and all the galley were enjoying themselves, you lot start arguing. Now the vibes are dead. Girls start telling their friends they want to go home. The whole vibe is dead for everyone. You lot kill the vibe, man. You're scaring them. Man, you lot chill out, man. You're scared. This peace and love. We're enjoying Champions League. We're having the laugh and the joke. Life's already serious, geezers. Have you seen house prices? Have you seen, bro? The cost of Lucozade Sport is £4. Life is serious, man. You lot just peace and love. We're Switzerland here, man. We're Switzerland here, man. Mod set an example, non-mod subscribe. Everyone hit the like button. Come on. DG learn to appreciate jokes. I can appreciate jokes. The fuck? No one what are you lot talking about, bro? I like jokes. Like I've got many different sorts of humor. My actual humor, like you lot would boy, I don't know, man. I definitely would have got cancelled 1 or 2 times. If you lot see my group chats, you would actually think, especially in one of my group chats with like my old school friends, certain people wouldn't think it's banter. The way we get on to each other, like proper draw outs, skeletons coming out of closets. Like I don't want to flame up no one, but like someone was getting on to me, and I said, you wasn't saying that when you was crying on the phone when your girl left you, which is true stories. And you told me she was Snapchatting next man's car. But he's a good sport, though. He's a good sport, man. Some people take that to heart. Big up Lee Gunner, man. Bro's unironically the least deluded one. You'd be surprised how many times that you're either deluded or not deluded. If I had £1 for every time, I would have bought Arsenal about two Isaacs, really. Jude Bellingham. Come on, man. It's not. Do you know what? Yeah, the Real Madrid players, you need some respect. It's not funny anymore. Like you don't. You know what? There's no more brownie points for doing skills against Kevin De Bruyne. The guy's an old man. It's not funny no more. Like today's the day. Yeah, I don't want to judge Kevin, but you're not up to the speed of this game. Jude Bellingham. That's a very good ball to Valverde. Where's Valverde's options? Only really got Vinicius Jr. Mbappe. Camavinga. I'm not gonna lie, it's games like this where Real Madrid probably need a little Joselu off the bench, someone like an experienced striker who just gonna make a name for themselves. They've got too many pretty ballers. Vinicius Jr. skips past Rico Lewis. That's a ball. Bellingham's header's off target. To be fair, the cross was horrible. Yo, DG favorite football content creator. Expressions. Bad. That guy. Do you know, like, you know what? Expressions, man. He's unapologetically his authentic self. Bro, the guy, especially with the way rap is nowadays, yeah. Like, he could easily, with the way he rhymes words, he could easily be a ghostwriter. Could easily, like, appear in a couple of movies and TikToks and Netflix series. Expressions, man. Especially when Spurs lose. Expressions. Even when he banters Robbie and that. Big up Yardman as well. Even them two getting at each other. Like, to be fair, Yardman's giving it a good goal. Expression is fucking funny, man. Jude Bellingham skips past Phil Foden. Tries to clip it over the top for Mbappe. It's a poor ball, in all honesty. If I'm honest. Trust me. Scaring them, man. Scaring them. I honestly think Aito might get sacked once the team's back from Bilbao. I don't know what would happen, but I'd reckon we get a sporting director. He goes back into being some secondary role. Because you got to remember, like, Aito was basically Edu's number 2. So that new sporting director that comes in, he might just help him bed in it. I don't think that's what Vinicius meant, but he's giving it to Ceballos to Kylian Mbappe to Rodrigo. I'm not sure what Rodrigo was doing. They still got the ball, though. This is Midi. He somehow found Mbappe. Mbappe's shot is blocked. The rebound is picked out of his pocket, really. Savinho. The thing is, City are trying their best to concede, you know. Yeah, X is mad, man. Yardman's funny as well. You're moving mad stylish. No, boys, our brother DG is a halal brother. Come on, proper lad. So expressions is a madman. DG, that's dark. You gotta be dark, man. Like me and my friends, like we banter each other. When I take an L, how much L's, I'm not even gonna flame up my old thing, but you know how much like things that have hurt me, like man will boy you, like we boy each other. Like I remember once it went too far, though. I'm not gonna flame up no one, but yeah, it went too far. But someone done something with someone's back in the days, and that person who did that random bants, and then it turned into fighting. And yeah, it was crazy, man. Big up the lads, though, man. We chill over here on Twitch. Big up Twitch. You know what? Twitch on my channel, they actually, apart from Wavy, man, you lot actually well behaved, man. Like you lot actually very well behaved. I'm sure I've seen DJ eat pork dead. Nobody see me eat pork. Definitely don't eat pork. Definitely don't eat pork. Definitely ate porky years by the stuff. Jerk pork used to be nice. I will never cap, but no, man, we can't eat pork, man. Can't eat pork, man. With Tobias starting our midfield, Odegaard and current full could come at the 10. Pause, in case. Bro, there should be no limits with banter, but you see when it comes to banter, like for me, it depends who's running the bants. Like if you're like, you can run them bants if you're one of them friends, and the person's got to be a good sport because, pardon my language, yeah, and don't cancel me. Do you know how much man have feminine traits? Some people get upset. Some man get upset about nothing. Some do what's worse than, because some people get upset and throw a hissy fit. As much as that would pee me off, yeah, I'd rather that. I'd rather that. Because some people won't say anything. You think it's cool. A week later, they're still moody with you. You don't know. You don't even know you got a problem. Kylian Mbappe could be in here always by himself. Where's Vinicius? Rodrigo, why are you not busting the gut? To be fair, Guardiola's tried, but Kylian Mbappe running at you's got to be one of the scariest things in football, man. Like, it's literally fighting for your life, defending. Mbappe, send someone shot. Is he going to pass the ball? I like Mbappe. Yeah, Ceballos has found Vinicius. He's never the next Henry. Oh, Vinicius forgot to bring the ball with him. Rico Lewis finally lays a glove on him. Every single person has a masculine and feminine side to them. It's a balance. I don't know, but I ain't got no feminine side to me, boy. I don't know about that. Speak for yourself. I hear it. Well, you do have a mother and father, but yeah, come on, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I haven't got that. That's courage. You gotta speak for yourself. I don't know about having feminine, me being a man and having feminine side. That's crazy. You lot of them use that pout in pictures and that in and go for what's the one I'm seeing men going and doing that. There's nothing wrong with staying well groomed, but men are booking nail appointments and all of that stuff. What's going on? Leave that to the Kevin De Bruyne could be in. He's found Haaland. Haaland's forced out wide. Haaland's general play has been good, man. Yeah, I don't like to you, man. It's the only thing I got. Being an open book on YouTube. Guardiola. Ooh, Cruyff turn didn't bang. I mean, who am I to tell Carlo Ancelotti anything? But a couple of the Real Madrid players, quite frankly, look knackered. They'd be better off bringing on a Diaz or Side. But you can't call a man duppy till he's dead. Yeah? And Real Madrid are not out of this. Ooh, Ceballos has been caught late. Big up yourself, Marcel, man. Hey, you lot, Marcel's my guy, man. You lot stop doing that. Nah, she can't pay my daughter. My daughter can't pay my nails, but I want a daughter. I've never been one of them guys. Oh my god, I don't want a daughter. I want a daughter. I want a daughter and a son. Make my daughter Arsenal fan. Yeah. Try to do the Serena Williams thing. We're gone. Can we get Rodrigo? You're moving mad hyper, man. I can't lie, Troops used to be cold, but no, big up Troops, man. No, Troops my guy, man. You can't slander him. DG, did you watch Skull's Matoya intro yesterday? Matisse got cooked. Skull Fuggery's been committing crimes, Do you know what the editor does? Like that no context account, that Skull Fuggery done. All the fan reaction YouTube channels, it's them lot. Like them lot are crazy. I don't really get clipped. But in terms of dark times, they killed me for that disallowed goal against Fulham. They killed me the first game against Newcastle. They've cooked me a couple of times. Oi, Mbappe deflection, Bandili, goal! That is the bookiest half volley, but it was so booky, it looked wavy. You got to be shameless and say you meant it. Come on, Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Yeah. Yeah, man. Anything to see these City youths cry. Let me talk. Kevin De Bruyne, the captain, Phil Foden on the pitch, and you're surprised, man, are crumbling. Shake. All hitting the mic and that. Let's go. You can't call a man duppy till he's dead. It's that very unnecessary free kick that's been given away. So Bios, the architect. Oh, Bellingham. They can't say Bellingham's interfering with play. Mbappe fully miskicked that, but it was so booky, it looked like he meant it. You got to claim that. It's hit like his shin fire. Either way, it's gone in, innit? Like, it's gone in. And it's an important goal. And parity has been restored between these two sides. I must admit, as a neutral people, I thought there'd be 1-2 more goals in this, but might have been dreaming, innit? Yeah, trust. Yeah, I know. Shameless. I know, shameless. I got 2 girls now. IP sitting down. You're moving, man. That's a... Yeah, Hyper, that's the first bad game you've had since you've become a moderator, you know. That's like Saliba at St. James's Park. I'm going to allow you, but that is mad. That is some emasculating. But yeah, I want to do it. I'd like to be one of them dads that could plait her hair and do all of that. I want a son. Either way, like my kids, you're getting put on YouTube. You're trying to be Serena Williams, or you're trying to do the Raheem Sterling thing. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Seems like the only hope. We're getting out of here somehow, man. Hopefully, I'm a scout or something by then. Even if my kids are shit, just get them in academies and that. Come on, you're seeing Sir Alex Ferguson. His dad, his son can't manage, can't scout, can't do anything. Still gets jobs. The game is the game. I want a son first before the daughter's son must protect. I hear that, but come on, man, like. Enough girls have tried to get their older brothers involved and it's gone left in it. So, yeah. What protection can you really do that? And the younger brother can still do it. Allegedly, Haaland has a Champions League clause in his contract. If City don't make top 5, brother might be out of here. Out of all shots to go in, it's the miss-hit shot. Football, man. And sometimes, you know how cliche it is, yeah? Maybe. I don't quite agree with this. But you see, sometimes when you see goals, yeah? Obviously, Mbappe, in his heart, he will tell you, obviously, I didn't mean to do that. Like, if you were to ask him seriously, did you mean that? He would say no. And clearly he wanted to hit that with more venom. But sometimes you ever see goals and you think, if you actually hit that the way you meant to hit that, would you necessarily have scored? I would have backed him to score the same way, but maybe miss-kicking it is the same thing. Team News and Tix is saying Havertz's injury was caused by high pressing during training. Oh, Valverde. Hala Madrid. Let's go. I mean, fans will see that and start crying in it, but you have to train the way you play in it. Like, it's just a fact. For me, I'm just vexed about the season. Boy, you'll see me outside primary schools. Joseph, brother, you're moving mad. Very, very mad. Chill. Just chill. Boy, I big up yourself, Tom. Yeah. At this point, I've mentioned Kai, man. I'm not letting Kai ruin my day, man. Listen, guys, please get married first before you start having kids. You won't regret. Marriage, you know. No, marriage is sick, man. Yeah. I want to get married in that. Yeah. I don't know if my generation going to get that. Brownings, if you're listening, shout me, man. It's Valentine's Day on Friday. But marriage, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. How many moderators do we have on this channel? I don't know, but you know what? Yeah, because you said it, and in light of the mod, I'm calling it Mod Wars. All right, Mod Wars coming to YouTube soon. I'm gonna have Viggs against Marcel main event. We need some couple more people on the undercards. Everything is gonna be streamed on my YouTube channel. That's a ball from Vinicius and Brazy. Stones ain't going for that. We can actually find out. What do I do again? I go to settings, permissions. Is it? Oh, Haaland could be in it. Haaland. Could you imagine playing against Haaland? He's fast, he's strong, like he's a madman. Anyways, permissions, is it? No, it is community moderation. How many? Oh nah, we got bear, bro. We got bear because I'm not counting with that. You know what, for you, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. We're at 72. Oh, Real Madrid could be in here. Oh, we're at 72 people. Yeah, someone. 89. Mazza, big up you lot, man. 89 of you. Dortmund are beating Sporting 2-0. You're moving mad. Nah, I won't unmod you, man. I don't mainly. Do you know what? I only like giving the mods to the usernames or the people that I see here on the. I mean, you only get if you're here on a consistent basis, man, or a semi-consistent basis like this. Like Clement, he's always here. Matt is somewhere. I'm sure Matt's a mod. Big him up. He's a mod. He's a member as well. Big him up. Let me actually make sure. Yeah, and breezy. It's offside anyways. Come on, Madrid, man. Let me see, Matt. Matt should be a mod. You definitely are a mod. Oh, Jet Next Door should be a mod. See, we're always adding to the team. Let's make him a mod. Another one that's always a moderation settings. Where's Matt's comment? Hey, Matt, if you're there, comment again. Dane, big up yourself. Dane's always here. You should be a mod. There you go. All right, Matt, if you're listening, comment again, please. I can't see your username here. Make you a mod. Someone send a search party out. Social joins is a mod. It was weird reading the mods, yeah, and seeing some of you in here, I must admit. But yeah, only look. You're a mod because you're part of the furniture. I'm the guest chair when DGS talent around and need someone to sit on still. What? Wait, what? Whoa. Why for that a bit? But I hear it. If we had to face this Madrid team right now, how would we be? I reckon we beat them at the Emirates and get absolutely smacked up at the Bernabeu slightly. Yeah, trust. Pause. I hope. I know you meant well. You definitely meant well. That was crazy, though. That was crazy. You meant well. His heart's in a good place. Nah, that's two yellows. That is crazy. No, that was a bit. I don't know, man. You know what? Sub him before he gets sent off. You have to save him from himself. He's crazy there. Man, don't know what talent means. It's true, but I hear you, Hyper, but I'm the guest chair when DJ has a talent around. He means, oh, you know what? VAR. It's the way he formulated the sentence. VAR. But you need to go to the side and talk to the manager and just get your head in the right place. He's right. You know, it's funny, yeah. Whenever I get quote unquote talent on YouTube, yeah, sometimes I see comments and I'm like, "Rah, you've never been around talent before." You're moving mad, Riley. Kevin De Bruyne's corner. Can't believe no one's challenged that for Courtois. Oh, wait, Kevin De Bruyne and Courtois playing against each other. I swear these lot got problems. Yeah, there you go, Matt. You should be on mod there. Finally, Matt's commented. Now I can go on YouTube. Where's this? Hey, they don't want you to. There you are. Oh, right, Matt. That's my bad. You are now. The community looks after the community. See, always signing. Arsenal need to shout me. Kylian Mbappe could be in here. Couple of the, like, who am I? I'm on YouTube chatting nonsense with you lot. These lot are playing football. But a couple of times it just looks like Pascal Gross has scored for Dortmund. If Real Madrid could just take a little bit off them clip balls over the top, yeah, Mbappe's in every time. Rico Lewis, Diaz. I said Cardi. Yeah, cool. Boy, Kevin De Bruyne is a better man. Well, you know what? You can't really be, if a man takes your girl, you can't fight him in it, but because you just can't fight him. It's not the game's the game, innit? But if you're Kevin De Bruyne, oh, boy, you're running, you make a run for the striker, and boy, you're through on through with Courtois. If you leave a stud, it is what it is. Madrid are making City look good. You know, Madrid though, like if they're playing like this at the Bernabeu, it's a different story. And they have, to be fair, Madrid should have scored in the first half, but it's still Madrid, and they're depleted. Madrid side, really. Like, look at that. Like someone pointed out, that's a makeshift defense. Mendy's the only. Oh, Rico Lewis squares it. I thought that hit the hand of Haaland. I'm not sure what Foden's complaining about. But if Riley was on YouTube, he'd be a mod. He's a Twitch mod, though. So yeah, big him up. It does. Great power comes great responsibility, man. But yeah, you can say Courtois took his girl, but as I get older, as someone that used to I lived a crazy life. I used to, if you know, in it. Like I used to hit certain dons, pause below the belt in it. I would do that and make sure you knew that. But you can't, and this, I guess it goes for girls with men. You can't take someone's partner or whatever. Like they wanted to go with it, innit? And they arguably did you a favor. As LA Capone says, if you can do that to me, I salute you. But if you do that to me and try to brag, then you're trying to boy me. So yeah, Jude Bellingham, Camavinga is playing right wing right now. I'd love him at Arsenal. Camavinga driving down this right side. He's going to put it on his left. Hit it, crack it, lad. I think it's cannoned off Guardiola's. Here with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne either needs some fitness or to be 10 years younger. No way Haaland's buying them fouls. He's like 7 foot. Haaland's general play has been good today, It will never be the prettiest, but yeah, man. DG, if your own national teammate did that, you really... Bro, he doesn't know you, though. Like, if it's your boy, it's very different. But Courtois and him are just teammates. They might not be bred. They're just work colleagues. All it takes is Courtois to say he's not my guy like that. If it's not your brethren, I wouldn't... But it depends, boy. I would like to think I wouldn't do that, but if I'm just teammates, I don't know you from nowhere. Yeah, we share a locker room, but it might just be a high and by thing. Like, it ain't your thing. I said, you, not Kevin De Bruyne. I wouldn't... the older I get, the younger me, yeah, I would have been mad, but I wouldn't get vexed. If you're not my guy like that, I wouldn't... You can't get angry. Don't owe you nothing. And first rule, they ain't shit. You know this. They ain't... We got talking calls. They ain't nothing, man. It's never yours. It's just your turn, blood. None of them special, cuz. You can make them special. None of them special, bro. Like, none of them special. It's crazy. Kevin De Bruyne. It's sad, man. He's fouled Camavinga there. It's peak, man. The game is the game, man. Don't think it can't ever happen to you. And if you're doing that to people, yeah, don't think it can't happen back. The game's not. It's nasty. The game is nasty. I've taken more W's than L's, but not the Courtois thing, but I've taken L's. I've definitely taken some L's. I've lived a mad life, man. You don't know true fear until your girlfriend, the love of your... Allegedly, not me. Your girlfriend, the love of your life, and all the side things, they're all there. They're all there, all waiting on how you... Like, they're all in front of you. Life flashing between your eyes, man. Sweating and shit. And then you're seeing other things that you want to move to, and that is crazy. I've seen certain things. I've seen a lot, man. One love for the super chat, my guy. I'm paying the ref to have my red card rescinded. Have you taken the L like Montoya? No. You got to have self-respect, man. I'm not being funny, but fellas, like, come on, man. You know when a girl don't rate you, bro. You know when you've lost. You know when the language has changed. He done that to himself, bro. I mean, some girls are probably mad, but it takes a lot for a girl to get to that, You can tell she probably won't fuck with him. And some man can't walk away, man. If it's his missus, can't be yamming another man's wife. I don't know about the yamming thing, full stop. Brother, like, if it's not his boy, then he can't get mad. I mean, you can beat him up and do all of that, but at the end of the day, he don't owe you nothing. If Kevin De Bruyne and Courtois, Achilles, they're with each other, the actual boys, then cool. It's just your team. It's just your work colleague. Some of you, like, oh, come on, man. Some of you have definitely seen your colleagues' wives and that, and you're not cool like that. My man that works in the other department, you don't even say hi. You just know he works here. Like, if you clip his wife, what is the issue? If you do the Icardi thing, you're a piece of shit. Asensio and Haaland getting at it. Haaland, stay humble. Hey, don't worry, Asensio. He's going to get his dad. He's going to get his dad to tweet you, mate. No, I didn't do that. National, it's horrible. I'm not defending it, but part of the video, FA got it wrong like MLS. If you aren't able to see the signs and leave it alone, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. If you see it and it still persists, that's good. But some man do it. Some man do it. Some man do it. I've been with girls and their ex/boyfriend is ringing down the phone crying and that they're locking off the phone and we're doing what we're doing. I've seen it. And I decided a long time ago I don't want to go out like that. Like there's no front that good that's gonna make me move like that. That's mad. And a lot of men, and bro, don't get twisted. A lot of men don't have self-respect, bro. A lot of men can't walk away. That's why you still see certain men chasing their ex of 3-4 years ago. Like some man can't walk away. Some man just can't walk away, bro. So they'll deal with the disrespect. I know it's hard to walk away. I ain't making out that is easy. It's definitely not. When you're actually in love, pause. That's not even a pause. You see how toxic it is. It's not even pause. It's not even pause. It's definitely difficult. It's 1,000,000% difficult. But you have to do it, bro. Like self-respect is not painless, but it's the greatest self-love. You have to love yourself more without sounding soft. Like it's definitely a head scratcher, lad. It's definitely a head scratcher. I'm not making that. It's easy, bro. Because yeah, you walk away and you go, oh, that's a shag. Phil Foden won a pen. Ceballos, what's going on? That's a zang. That ain't a pen, ref. He's looking for that. Foden's not even real injured, man. I respect it. That's not even a real injury. That's a shame. Let's see that again. Maybe I'm wrong. That's why I might even be a freak. That's an idiot thing, man. You know what? That's a modern day pen. It's a modern day pen. It is. It's a modern day pen. You ain't getting that in Hackney Marsh. It's a modern day pen. Foden, to his credit, he's looking for contact. City pen, mate. I don't know how we got it, but keep the talking points, man. Who scored the goals? Haaland and Mbappe. Never fight over it. Oh no, bro. Because the thing is, yeah, if two men fight over, let's take it to the extreme. If two men fight over a woman, and unfortunately, one goes jail, one loses their life, bro, and next on is gonna be with her anyways. Like, and let's be honest, a lot of men got egos, bro. A lot of men got egos. How much man I've seen taking back girls that cheat, but because the thing with men, they won't tell you, they won't tell their boys, they'll just hold that L. Letting the keeper take your girl is mad. Thought he was a See, because people like Riley are just think like, could you imagine if someone said that to him? I wonder what training was like, though. I mean, the Wayne Bridge, John Terry thing. Again, it's not your teammate like that, but it's getting put. That's the exception, I would say. If I was Wayne Bridge, I'd have just banged John Terry. It's getting there's too much publicity. I got to do something. I'm looking like a muck. I'm with you on this one. Why would you even want to be with a girl that will leave you for another man anyways? Exactly. But the saddest thing is you never know. You actually never know. People change, bro. I can't lie. In my 29 years, 33rd April, I think people change, bro. Like, people change. Like, people change. Anyone can change. Like, you just got to be... You got to be in love, but not in love. And you got to be ready to move on. You got to hope for the best. The streets are treacherous, man. I tell my friends this all the time. Just because I make it look wavy in the private snap, allegedly, I'll make it look wavy. It's not. Because there's enough times you have to go to bed. The lights are off. It's quiet. And when it's quiet, that's when it gets real loud. It's dark. It's fully dark. Like, it can get dark out here. But summer soon, land. We're back. We're back. Haaland with the pen. He's definitely bagging, man. I can't lie to you. Why do they keep? Maybe I don't know something, and I know Rodri's injured and he plays for City. But why does Amazon Prime keep panning to Rodri? Is there something more than just him being Spanish, playing a Spanish team, and being a City player? Haaland's bagging. Haaland sends the keeper the wrong way, man. Android. To be fair, big performance. I actually think he's had a good game. Forget his 2 goals. I think he's had a good game today. You know. It won't be in it. Well, the goals will be, but it won't be in his highlight reel. But he's done his thing today. At least you've been treated to 3 goals. That's some great entertainment from you lot. We've been talking about madness. The mods have been fighting. It's crazy, mate. Pardon me. And there is 11 minutes left. Whole chat except me, fam. Feel like Reece Nelson Gaffer says I'm a great player, but he don't rate me. Yoni, you are a mod. Why do people like lying? You definitely, oh yeah, you're mod now, man. Oh, that's why, because remember we used to have a rogue mod. I don't know where they're at now, but there was moving mad, so everybody lost their privileges. But yeah, so we're doing it like this now. Real Madrid have a never say die attitude, so this isn't over, bro. Going over to the Bernabeu, it's mad. I can't lie, I miss them back on net gloves. I miss bare things, bro. I miss that. I miss the nails on my head. I miss the silly ass nicknames. I miss falling asleep on FaceTime. I miss the dates. I miss the confirmed. I miss bare things. I miss when you see when a girl actually likes you. Like, I don't know. Let's just say I like Pokemon. I don't know. Nah. Let's just say I like football. They're gonna get you something for no reason, and I hate it. Something football related. I miss the skin routines, face mask, and that. I miss bare things, man. I used to act like that's a foul, surely. I used to act like I hated it at the time. I don't miss it, but I miss it. Like, not on a soft thing. Like, soldier that. Dang. There's one guy on the next one. Boy, it's calm though, man. I used to like Pokemon. Pokemon's a bad boy thing. When the girl gets you the latest Arsenal merch. And that's the thing. So many girls have. I ain't even got no deluded shirts anymore like that. Like none of them have ran me back my shit. Like, none of them have actually ran me back my things, bro. I let go of thing today. I feel it's. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny when next man this happens. It's funny when it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. The worst thing is when you have to adjust to life again. Like. So like, raw, it's 9 o'clock. I should be getting the FaceTime call. Oh, the phone is dead. Crazy. I can't lie. Your best bet is just to focus on yourself, bro. Let me show you. Why do you think, man, I might even bring out a series on YouTube, man, of the books I'm reading. I'm just reading bad books and that. Why do you think the YouTube that we're doing even more streams? Let's just bury our head in this. Turn that pain into champagne. Bro, try delete the message. You gotta delete messages, you gotta delete pictures, you gotta delete sex tapes, you gotta delete everything, man. Bro, the cooking, the food. Yeah, the food. Hey, West Indian girls, you know about my heart, man. You know it done me dirty, man. You know what? Whatever not keep you make you stronger, though. I know you lot still praying my thing. This summer, it's lit anyways. Like, you lot won't know this, but my boys always boy me. They always say, "Oh yeah," because I always say to my friends, "Yeah, I'm jumping off the roads, man. I need to. We're getting older. I need to wife up." They say, "Oh, you say this shit every summer, and you fall in love like 7 times." They're not right. They're not wrong. I wouldn't say fall in love, but like, got my shouties allegedly, and I'm one of them. I get caught in the moment with them. Like, you have all of me. DG's been seeing the mad-headed girls I've been dealing with. Trust. But when she wears your hoodie, nah, man. When she wears my Arsenal shirt, man. I can't lie. If you got a good girl, lads, the streets are cold, innit? But if you like me and they're not here now, we might as well just commit to the madness and badness. There's no going back now. Like, we might as well just commit to this, man. DG making a call after this stream. Nah, man, I've been there before, bro. Like, when they start talking to you like HR and that, and say, no, it's not that thing. Safe. Like, when they start doing that, like, that's one of the most humbling experiences. When they're talking to you like you don't mean nothing, you know, like, you're like, oh, like, because the thing is, women are wicked. Like, when women are, it takes a lot, but we see when women get to that cold stage, is peak. And I think as fellas, we don't understand, like, we get 100. Hey, Kareem Adeyemi's back. I told man about him. It's free. Dortmund free Sporting 0. I lost my trailer of thought. Juventus are beating PSV 2-1. I lost my trailer of thought. Who said that? I don't know what that is. But what if it weren't me who wanted to do that, bro? People that are watching themselves, I'm seeing madness. My boss just stepped into the office for a quick track. I had to quickly close my iPad, missed the City goal. What happened? Who got fouled? Anyway, Foden was fouled in the box. Penalty, Haaland bagged. Don't get in trouble, man. Big up my 9 to 5. A City could be in here. Diaz, who's playing against his old team, technically, because he was at City's academy. Chouameni delivers. Come on, man. This is where you need hustling. Definitely not. It's not me who wanted it. This is not me. I don't know what any of that is. ain't bad, bro. And I don't know what ones you lot dealing with, but there can't be legal issues because of that. But it's Pete, man. Meeting parents and that for no reason. Dad was all cool and that. Dad was an Arsenal fan. It's Pete. Men take the pain, women bounce around, but the pain is good. Channel it in a different way. Men are real lovers, unfortunately. Hey, women are loyal to their emotions. Yes! Diaz, fuck that. Celebrate, man. Yes! When Carlo does that, he's mad. We're not going out like that. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. Yeah! Boy, Pep got Pep is stressed. And even that, I feel sorry for Pep. Why for 30 years break up? City's moving mad. The guy can't catch a break, man. Shit. That's a slop. I mean, the goals that both teams have conceded for teams of their caliber has been terrible, man. Jude Bellingham's played it to this right-hand side. The balls, Edison's got to do better watching that again. Edison spilt it. It's a low-level effort. Edison has actually, not only has he spilt it into the path of Diaz. Diaz has just reacted very well. Vinicius is the one with the initial shot. Just put it in the back of the net. That is poor. And what? 4 minutes before the end of time for City, who have won trebles and done crazy things. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. This is crazy. She never yours. It's just your turn. I'd say the worst is that, you know, for me, maybe I'm a bit different, but like I'm quite toxic. When I hear that, when you're not on me anymore, I'm like, you're below me. Like, ooh. And the worst is when you run into them and they try to bust convo. I'm bougie. Like I'm one of them. Like, move from me, man. And it's cool. Because you're a friend. Nah, I ain't gonna make on social media. Probably pre my thing though, but you're going crazy. Nah. What's the point? I don't want to know. Like, obviously, I'm not saying this, but you're dead to me, innit? Like, you don't exist. Like, what's the point? I don't care about what you're doing. Wish you all the best in that, but don't give a monkeys. Life is precious, you know. Like, life is mad precious. Life is filled with uncertainty, but you're certain you don't want to chat to the guy. Safe. Try and move on with the love of your life. Hey. It's different because you could have two loves of your life. I'd say for men, unfortunately, like, we just have to be disciplined, man. You just have to be disciplined. Just because you can do it, don't mean you should in it. Like, you can get lost in the sauce, and I've therefore had my period of being lost in the sauce. I don't want to be lost in the sauce no more, but there's nothing else other than being lost in the sauce. So I have to do it with a cause. What would you do if one of your boys retweeted your ex? We're fighting still. If it's actually my friend, like, not because I care, but like, you ain't got no honor, bro. Like, I thought that was a handball by Bellingham. Trossard says play on. Yeah, no, some man scoring in non-league and they want to talk to Champions League. They always come back. And there's nothing more fulfilling than when they come back and you don't fall for it. I'm like, yeah, cool. You didn't want to be around for the this. You're not coming around. You're not doing that. This ain't Henri returning against Arsenal at Leeds or Ronaldo going back to Man United. It's not a that thing. It's not a that. From you leave Arsenal and go to Man United like Alexis did. I don't care about your training session saying I want to go back to Arsenal. Another mistake leading to a goal. Madrid can nick it. Can go either way, man. Watching this game makes me feel we can run up Madrid. Calm down, man. It's Real Madrid. A defensively depleted Real Madrid. But you could say yes, because it's not the best City side. Marmoush's come on. Yeah, Conference League, bro. Bear man say they're Gallus, but they're chatting to the things when Weatherspoon is closed and that. Like, we could all do that, but that's not scoring. That's definitely not scoring. We're past that. We want lit stuff. Saliba 100%'s got to call this. Shout out to whoever said 2-2. Who said 2-2? You're right on the money, man. My boss knows I always do my job, even if overtime is necessary. It ain't big. Oi! Thank the Lord for... I don't know what kind of tackle that was from Camavinga. That is incredibly unorthodox, to say the least. But it worked. Big him up. What's going on here? Let's see that again. Bellingham, that's shameless if you're winning a foul for that. I mean, he did cut across you. But come on. Pardon me, just finished watching 3-1 to Cruelly. So frustrated for Ty. Big up Ty. They're so greedy. Turned over to watch you. You've come in at the end. It's not really been the best of live streams. Well, it has been. We've seen mods fighting. We've been entertained by the chat. In terms of the quality, yeah, there's been 4 goals, but it's been dead. I mean, Kylian Mbappe, as you can see on Amazon here, scored an unorthodox volley. We've seen a dodgy bit of goalkeeping from Edison. To be fair, Haaland's goal was good. Haaland's first goal, he scored a pen. Carlo, hello Madrid. Hello Madrid. Fran Garcia, oh, Carlo, you're scared. Come on, Madrid, man. A minute and a half left. I reckon we can nick this. Bellingham wins the flick on. Come on, man. Hey, Vinicius, you're in. Hey, Vinicius, please. Hey, Vinicius. Hey, Vinicius. Hey, Brazil, we're gone. Bellingham, come on, bitch. Yes! Yes! City, City, City. Yes! Bellingham. 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 City Pat. Hey, Haaland thought he was going to live a movie. We don't care about your brace, brother. City are horrible defensively, you know. Horrible defense. Pep stressed. As I said, his wife left him after 30 years. City are ruined. If he had hair, he'd probably still look like what he looks like now. 5-goal thriller. Madrid have turned this around. Yes! The commentary is golden, man. This is why I like watching it in real time. I said they could do it. The 6s and 7s. Big up Vinicius. A bit of fortune. Bellingham. Bellingham. Crazy. The first time I saw you play was as a 15-year-old for Birmingham's under-21s. Look at you now. You used to follow me on Instagram. You snaked it. It's cool though. It's cool though. It's cool though. You could have got an interview there. We could have been lit. It's cool though. Could have followed me and sent me a little shirt and that. You know what I mean? Lovely from Jude Bellingham. Diaz and Bellingham. Players with a British connection directly or indirectly. Jude Bellingham. And I don't know what this means from Diaz, but this means stress, innit? Ref. Hey, Pep, this is legendary. You're going to get memed. This is legendary from Pep, you know. He's stressed. I'd be stressed as well. Well, should you really be stressed? Carlo puts a big F you up at all of these tacticals. We don't need any of that. No defenders, no worries. First blood goes to Real Madrid, folks. Again, for City, they got to do the impossible, boy, because 3-2 is not ridiculous, but you got to go to the Bernabeu. How do it be? Yo, DJ, have you seen a recent post on IG on Lee Judges kicking ball? Bigger unks? No, I haven't. Diaz don't care. Maya Jama going to jump on him after the... Is he really going out, Maya Jama? Swear down. The game's the game. As long as it's not my girl, Loz. Like, Loz, wait on me. 100k subs. You did come at the right time. As soon as you've arrived, the drama has kicked off. Yes. I love seeing City. Look, as you can see, not every hole is a goal. Don't know about any of that, mate. Hold that City. Going down on the pitch, they can see 2 goals. That's a nasty agenda, but I'm here for it. Carlo is elite. People don't talk about it enough. Carlo is a fantastic tactical manager, but because he's not wearing tight tracksuits and glasses unnecessarily or a Moncler jacket, they're not overrating him. Edison, boy. One day Edison's gonna say Edison defo smokes before he plays. He's so good as a goalie, but he's shit as well at the same time. Haaland Madrid for City. I know they would say Arsenal are bottlers if they conceded 2 goals in the last 6 minutes of a game in a Champions League knockout stage. Don't shoot me, mate. Hold that, Bovey, man. Big up LB and Hamza. Bovey, bro, they're industry plants, man. Come on, man. Guy sounds like David Cameron, bro, and you're saying he's a City fan. Like, there's bare industry plants in this thing, man. Come on, man. Them man there just say anything to go viral, man. Just chat shit. How can a man look like a real life cartoon character? I'm sure he's a cool guy, but Well, I'm 5'8". You're definitely six. I've met you before. You're like 6 foot. I reckon I'll move to you. You know, me and you should do misfits boxing. I'm on the easy fighting thing. I can't lie. I'll get you out of there in the first round. That chin of yours is gone. Man looks like Rocky. Hello Madrid, though, man. Hello Madrid. DG like the box office settings in the chat. I can't lie, Marcel and things. If they want to fight, just make like I want peace and love in it. Rastafari and all of that in it, but. If you don't want to fight, let's make sure this is streamed on YouTube, innit? On my channel. And we're definitely doing a face-off and the rest of it. Exactly, bro. Come on, man. Industry plants, man. Come on, man. Why would you want a weak City out of the champs? Come on, bro. You can't be supporting Madrid. So what? You want me to support a British team? Fuck that, man. The fuck? Like, get the hell out of here, man. Respectfully. Like, no. Man, I'm talking like we're going to win this. I want, like, if this was City, if this was Man United, if this was Chelsea, if this was Liverpool, 100% if it was Spurs, forget all of that. Forget all of that. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I hate, in general, I hate comments like that because you lot think you're mad messed at football. Oh, you should put your rivalries aside and hope Spurs beat City because it means Arsenal can win the league. Fuck that. This is not what football's about. These lot are the ops. City are the ops. They need to turn back. I ain't got no beef with Madrid. And I hope Madrid saw the Newcastle game. You lot don't need Saliba, man. Saliba's not good, man. Rubbish, man. What you need is Kivio. I can't believe Arteta benched him. Man said, Haaland Madrid keep the same energy when Saliba joins them. That, bro, Saliba, bro. You think I'm going to get mad at Saliba for going Madrid? That's like Kelly Rowland wants to take you out and go to your hotel after. You're going to say, no, what's going on? Let's change that to Ashani. Better yet. He's a suburban kid, bro. Come on, man. He ain't no real, like, listen, big him up, but I'm just very much doubt you're actually a City fan, bro. Come on, man. Them man there clearly grew up supporting Bristol, industry plant. You fit the image. You're on being a clown. You're gone. Marmoush ain't impressed me since he ran up on Chelsea. Pep is a poison on wingers. To be fair, he's been there 2 minutes. Marmoush should be an Arsenal player. You reckon we win against Leicester? I don't understand the question. You know, like, what is winning? Of course, you could say 3 points. For me, if we're more clinical in front of goal, if we're able to keep a clean sheet, if we win our collective and individual battles, if we look like a dramatically better team than that left to for the bye that comes back, in many ways, that's winning. I'm not too sure on how you answer that, really. Is that PR enough? By God's grace, is it? Arsenal need Calafiori as a striker. Slap Gabriel Magalhaes up there. It's peak for us, man. I hear you. I'd rather City, but I'm too biased for that. Fuck City, man. I want everyone to lose, bro. Like, if you're English and you're not Arsenal, safe because everyone's against us. Like, everyone's against us, and I don't even care about everyone being against us. But the game's the game. Haaland's dad's gonna get to tweet him, man. Pussy, yo. Big up yourself, Mark. My mushed City. You lot are funny on YouTube, man. With that being said, though. It's the third and final live stream of myself. And it's a good way to end it. Fourth, if you include Football Manager. You lot have been amazing, as you always are. Tomorrow, we're going to watch Liverpool-Everton. If you lot prefer me to watch the Champions League, then let me know. But at this moment in time, the watch-along is Liverpool-Everton. If there's anything Arsenal-related, well, I'm definitely going to do a Havertz video for you lot. But if there's anything Arsenal-related, we'll go live at some point tomorrow. Thursday, we'll do content. Saturday, we're watching Leicester Arsenal. You know I stick around like a bad smell. So, yeah, people, don't forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. See you lot later, man. One love for everything, folks. Stay blessed.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
You always just got to act when like, like